Hi, happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I just want to give you guys some quick tips on how to stay healthy during the holiday season. So I'll wait for a few more people to join. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad you were able to join on this Saturday afternoon. It's pretty lovely outside. I'm in Utah, so it's a little bit nippy, but we're just getting ready for Thanksgiving. Everything's going good, which is kind of why I decided let's do a scope today and let people know what you can do to help be ready for the holidays and not let them blindside you and not get off track. It's kind of crappy to wait till the beginning of the year, and sometimes we just decide, you know what, January 1st is close enough. Let me just get through Christmas, get through Thanksgiving, and then I'll care. Well, that might be the case, and it might be easier, but that doesn't mean you can't do a few things now that can help you out. So, anyway, my name is Jody Thompson. I just barely created a company based on my passion of trying to live a healthier life. It's called Live Life Without Pain. And the reason why I called it that is because I have fibromyalgia, I have IBS, I have endometriosis, I have chronic arthritis pain, all that wonderful, annoying stuff that I am getting rid of through my health and wellness. And so it just kind of comes down to living a better life. And I got sick and tired of being in pain, get sick and tired of being sick and tired. So this is why I decided to do that. Anyway, so hopefully we'll get some people on the rebroadcast. I know this is kind of one of those weird times, but I'm going to jump right in. Oh, and then also before I get too started, if you guys don't have time to watch the whole thing, which is totally fine, I'll try and make it quick. You could always go to my Facebook page, which is Live Life Without Pain, and then my website will be launched tomorrow morning. And that will have an opt-in to where you can get a full printout of this as well. So don't stress about writing it all down. Know you can get it. But go ahead and like my Facebook page so I know where to post a notification so you can get the free download of this. And I'm going to be doing free downloads, I'm hoping, every single week of tips and tricks. So this is just the beginning. So make sure and get in that group so that you can get the free gifts, okay? And they're just all free, just trying to help people live a better life. I also do a lot of scopes with recipes, which I will be doing one later this afternoon. If you guys want to check back in, that one is going to be cauliflower mashed potatoes that taste good. I loved my mashed potatoes. My mashed potatoes were the classic, full of sour cream and cheese and, oh, not cheese, sour cream and cream cheese and milk, like packed full of dairy, which I can no longer eat, which probably is why, because I packed full of dairy. But I'm going to make a healthy alternative that is way lower on the calories that tastes just as good. So tune in later today and do that. I don't know exactly what time, probably around 5 o'clock today, Mountain Standard Time. So anyway, let me just jump right into my tips and tricks. They're not in any particular order. They will be when I get them on the download. But right now, I just wanted to hurry and share and let you guys know what I had here. So I'm going to look at my notes because, well, let me see if I can put my notes behind the camera. Maybe that'll be better. There we go. So the first one is plan for the unknown. Holidays are constantly full of, here's a party, here's a party. Plan for the unknown. Just know the unknown is going to happen and don't let it stress you out. Sorry, my bangs are being weird. Oh, Wellington, thank you for joining me today. So I just barely started giving the tips and tricks, but do go onto my Facebook page, which is Live Life Without Pain, and like that, and you'll get the full printout. So, which I will be actually launching tomorrow morning. We'll have the full printout of everything I'm offering today. But these are the tips and tricks. I actually have 11 jotted down here today. So, and they're not in any particular order. But the first one is plan for the unknown. Just know it's going to happen. Don't let it stress you out. Try and have fun. And you know what? If there's something you can't eat because of it, or you kind of get thrown off a little bit, you try better the next day. Okay, just give yourself a little bit of slack on that one. Bring prepared food. If you know you're going somewhere that, let's take Thanksgiving, for example. You know you're going there. You can't eat everything on the table. You don't want to be stressed out. You don't want to be miserable for Thanksgiving. Bring something to share that is something you can eat. So at least you know you can have a few things there. You don't have to do the whole meal. But for me, for example, Thanksgiving, I want my turkey and I want my mashed potatoes. Other than that, like the other stuff is great. Oh, and I want my pumpkin pie. Those three. Other than that, I'm good. Like, I'm not going to die if I don't have a roll on my plate. I'm really not going to die. But I might be a little disappointed if I don't have my mashed potatoes. So I'm going to make my mashed cauliflower so that way I don't have to worry about that. The next one is don't use excuses not to try. That's a big one. That's what I was just talking about when I first started. Don't use excuses not to try. Just try. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're perfectly imperfect, okay? Just try. Just try and do something about it. Even if it's a little bit, hey, I didn't eat a roll, or hey, I didn't eat more than one piece of pie. Just try. Plan for perfection, but cut yourself some slack. That's kind of together. Plan for perfection. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied today. But also realize you're going to give yourself a break. Those two kind of go together. So Shalene Johnson, I listen to her all the time on her podcast. She tells all the time, I plan on working out 7 days a week, knowing I'm not going to work out 7 days a week. So if something interrupts it, then I'll hit 5 days a week. But if you plan on 5, you might only hit 3. So plan on 7, knowing you're going to give yourself a break. I plan on 6, and I usually end up with about 4. So I think that's pretty darn good. And then let's see, keep a water bottle with you. That's a huge one. Drink water before you're going to eat. Drink a big, huge glass of water before you're going to eat. Before I go anywhere, I drink a huge glass of water first. That way, I'm not going to be as munchy. I can just sit there and I can eat, but I'm not going to be as munchy because my stomach's already half full. So that's a huge one for me. Let's see, I think that one I already said that one. Try again the next day. Yesterday's in the past. So yeah, don't beat yourself up about it. Plan for the unknown. Don't beat yourself up about it. And try again the next day. Yesterday's in the past. Crap, I ate 2 pieces of pie. You know what? Tomorrow I'll do better. And you do. And it's okay. Let's see. Remember to rest. Sometimes you're so busy having fun, you don't get any sleep. Your body doesn't know what to do with the food you are eating. It's in this little crisis mode. Get some rest. Make sure you get some rest. It's recommended for adults to actually get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I am not perfect on this one. I am a major slacker on this one, but I try. And usually it ends up being let me sleep really long on Sunday to try and make up for it. But it doesn't really work that way. You need to kind of be consistent on that one. Let's see. Oh, I did that one again. Don't make excuses not to do your best. It's kind of different than don't make excuses not to try. But there's a book that I read, or that I've read several times. It's called The 4 Agreements. And one of the agreements is always do your best. Your best will be different from yesterday, from today, but always do your best. It'll be different from moment to moment. You could feel really crappy. You might have a headache. You might feel great. Your best is going to be better when you feel great versus when you have a headache. But do your best. Just try. Don't be ashamed. This is a big one for me. Don't be ashamed or give in to peer pressure. A lot of times you'll get those family members like, oh, I'm going to feel so bad if you don't try my pumpkin roll. Oh, I'm going to feel so bad if you don't try my food, and you're going to hurt my feelings. And it's like, you know what? I'm sure it's great. I just can't eat that right now, or I'm choosing not to eat it. You can still give them a compliment. It looks beautiful. I'm sure you worked really hard on that. That is awesome. I'm going to pass. I'm going to politely pass, but thank you for offering. I'm sure you tried really hard. Thank you. And, you don't have to give in to their little, oh, well, you're just trying to be rude and what? You're going to lose weight on the holidays and, you're making fun of everybody else and you're just shoving it in everybody else's faces. No, you're not. It's about you. It's not about anybody else. And that's kind of my last one. Don't pass judgment on other people. It's about you. You're doing what's best for your body. And that's okay, because that's your job. What they want to do for their bodies is up to them. Their best might not be so great that moment. Maybe they're having a really crappy time and they just need a piece of pie. I don't know. You don't know. But just take what you can do and take care of you. And the rest will sort itself out. And, you know, I have lots of those family members who get bent out of shape big time because they're like, well, you don't really care and you're not really, you know, caring about me and you don't care that I slaved and labored and all this stuff. And it's like, you know, I love you, but it's not worth the pain to me. It is not worth the pain to me to eat a roll. It's not. Now, if I make my gluten-free rolls, fine. But as far as eating a regular old whole wheat roll, my aunt makes the best freaking rolls in the world. And it sucks that I can't eat them anymore. But you know what? Is it worth having a stomachache for 3 days? No, it's not. Is it worth being in more pain when I'm trying so hard to not be in pain anymore? No, it's not. And you know what? If they really care about you, they can understand that. And even if it's not a pain thing for you, even if you're just trying to be a healthy person, then I would really just say, hey, you know what? I'm trying to do my best. I'm really trying. I would love it if you would support me in trying to be healthier. And if you can do that, I know it might be a little hard at first. It might sting a little bit. You'll kind of feel weird eating differently, but you're going to be a better person for it. And just make sure you don't add a lot of drama into it. Make sure it's about you trying to better you, and it doesn't matter what other people think. That will help you go a long way. So anyway, just one more time real quick, if you guys want the full printout of this, and I'll fine tune it and make it prettier, please go to my website, or go to my Facebook page, because my website's not up yet, and that is facebook.com/live life without pain. Live life without pain. And there's a really pretty logo on there. It says Live Life Without Pain. It's got a little fork in the middle. It's really cute. And go ahead and opt in, like my Facebook page. If you want to post in there that you would like this, that would be even better if you would like the printout of this. But I'm going to post in the Facebook group or on my Facebook page when it's available. And then you can go to the website. It'll be available by Monday morning at the absolute latest. I've got my assistant working on it, so it'll be available. He's actually going to work on this podcast that I'm just recording and put it into the format. So definitely get on there so you can get the list. And I'll be sending out a whole lot more along with healthy recipes. The recipe for the cauliflower, for the mashed cauliflower, or the mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes, will be on there as well. So make sure and get on that Facebook group so you can get all that access. And thank you so much for joining. I hope a lot of people see this replay as well. Would love the hearts. Please follow me. I get on here at least 3 times a week and do healthy recipes, quick and easy recipes. I'm all about an easy life, but a healthy life. And there's ways to not make it complicated. You can have a healthy life and not be complicated. I am really busy. I work in my job. I have 2 jobs and I work 14-hour days, and I can still be healthy, and so can you. And I understand, you know, sometimes it's hard and you've got opposition, but the best things happen against opposition. So take that with some, what am I trying to say? Take that with a little bit of stride and go, yes, but through opposition are great things. You know, you get more muscles when you swim against the tide than when you swim with it, right? So anyway, thank you again so much for joining, all those who did. And please check out my Facebook page. The website will be livelifewithoutpain.com, but it's not up yet. And we'll get this over to you as soon as possible. And I'll get more stuff coming at you as well. So please follow. Thanks again, and you guys have a great Saturday. I'm going to go to the What Women Want show here in Utah and find out lots more healthy things so I can share them with you. Thanks so much. Bye.